My beloved child, pause for just a moment and hear these words, not with your ears alone, but with the ears of your spirit. This moment is not an accident. Out of the countless people who scroll past words every day, out of the thousands who hear but never truly listen, you have been drawn here. Not by chance, not by coincidence, but by divine appointment. You may have thought you stumbled upon this message randomly, but heaven has orchestrated this encounter. There has been a hand guiding you, a whisper leading you, a love pursuing you that refuses to let go. Right now, at this very hour, you are exactly where you are meant to be. While others have turned away, you have remained. While doubt shouted in your mind, your heart stayed open. And because of that, this word is for you. You are seen. You are known. You are chosen. And today, the Lord Himself is calling you closer, inviting you into a moment that will mark the beginning of a new season in your life. My child, I see you. I see the nights when you have laid awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering if your prayers are just vanishing into the silence. I see the moments when you have questioned if anyone truly cares about the weight you carry. I see the tears you have hidden from the world, the ones you wiped away quickly before anyone noticed. I see the heaviness you've learned to smile through, the fears you've buried so deep that not even those closest to you know they exist. You may have thought no one noticed. You may have convinced yourself that your struggles were too small for God to care about, or too personal for anyone to understand. But nothing about your journey has been hidden from me. Every step you have taken, even the ones that led you away from me, have been steps I allowed because I knew they would one day bring you back to this very moment. I see when your heart whispered questions you didn't dare speak aloud. Questions like, "Do you hear me, Lord? Do you see me? Am I still chosen? Have you forgotten me?" And I want you to know, my beloved child, that I have never forgotten you. Not for a second, not for a heartbeat. From the moment you were formed, you have been held in my hands. I know how disappointment has tried to bury your dreams. I know how silence has made you wonder if your faith was in vain. I know how the weight of life has pressed down so heavily that you have thought about giving up on hope, on prayer, maybe even on yourself. And yet here you are. You did not give up. Something in you refused to let go. That something is me. While others have turned away, while many have hardened their hearts, you have remained sensitive to my voice. You didn't dismiss these words as mere text on a screen. You recognized that it was something deeper, something eternal speaking to you. That sensitivity, that openness is not weakness. It is the very reason you have been chosen. So hear this now, every tear has been counted. Every prayer you whispered in the dark has been heard. Every silent cry for help has reached my throne. Nothing has been wasted. Even the seasons of isolation, even the chapters of heartbreak, even the days when you thought I was far away. I was there, shaping you, protecting you, preparing you for the calling that is about to unfold. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are mine, and I have seen you always. My beloved child, listen closely. For I am not only the God who sees your pain, I am the God who heals, restores, and revives. I have heard the cries of your heart, and I will not leave you in the valley where you have been wandering. The season of weariness is ending. The dryness in your soul is about to be replaced with living waters. I did not create you to live defeated. I did not design you to carry despair as if it were your inheritance. You were made for joy, for peace, for strength, and for purpose. And now, in this very moment, I am breathing new life into you. The fire that once burned bright but has dimmed over time, I am rekindling it. The dreams you thought were gone forever, I am awakening them. The hope you buried under disappointment, I am lifting it up and setting it ablaze again. You may have grown used to emptiness, thinking it would always be this way. You may have convinced yourself that passion was for another season, for younger years, for days long gone. But I tell you now, revival is coming to your spirit. Not a slow spark, not a faint flicker, but a sudden surge of life, light, and strength that will astonish even you. I am the God who makes streams in the desert. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing. I am the God who brings beauty from ashes, and I am doing it for you. You will wake one morning and sense it before you can explain it, a lightness in your spirit, a peace in your heart, a clarity in your mind. You will feel a joy that no circumstance can take away. But know this, the healing and revival I bring is not only for you. I am restoring you so you can become a testimony to others. I am filling your cup so that it overflows into the lives around you. Your revival is a spark that will ignite hope in those who feel forgotten, in those who believe their story is over. When they look at you, they will see my power. When they hear your words, they will hear my truth. When they witness your transformation, they will long for the same touch of heaven. This is my promise to you. The dryness will not remain. The silence will not last forever. The heaviness will not define you. I am breaking the chains. I am lifting the weight. I am reviving your soul with the very breath of my spirit. So rise up, child. Lift your eyes again. Stand on the foundation of my word. What I begin in you, I will finish. What I ignite in you, no one can extinguish. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a revival that will ripple far beyond your own life. My beloved child, the revival I am bringing into your life is not meant to stop with you. What I am doing within you is preparation for what I am about to do through you. The strength you are regaining, the passion I am restoring, the hope I am igniting, these are not gifts for comfort alone. They are the tools of your calling, the equipment for your mission. You have been set apart for such a time as this. Not by accident, not by human choice, but by my hand. Before you were born, I spoke purpose over your life. I designed you to be more than a survivor. I designed you to be a messenger, a carrier of light in a world that grows darker by the day. You are to be my voice in the wilderness, declaring hope where despair has taken root, speaking truth where lies have silenced many, and bringing love where hearts have turned cold. Understand this, your mission will not always be easy. There will be moments when you feel unqualified, times when you wonder if someone else could do it better, days when the weight of responsibility feels heavy. But I remind you now, I do not choose based on worldly credentials. I do not call the perfect, I perfect those I call. I am not looking for flawless vessels, but for willing ones. And you, my child, have said yes in ways you didn't even realize. Through every act of kindness, every choice to forgive, every time you stood for truth when it would have been easier to stay silent. The world is in need of what I have placed in you. There are people waiting, souls that only you can reach, hearts that only your words will unlock, lives that only your story will touch. Your testimony is a key, and there are doors that will open only when you step forward in faith. Do not believe the enemy's lie that you are too broken, too ordinary, or too late. I am the one who qualifies you. I am the one who equips you, and I am the one who goes before you, preparing the path you will walk. I am raising up an army in this generation, and you are part of it. You will not stand alone. I will surround you with others whose spirits burn with the same fire, whose voices echo the same truth. Together you will shine brighter than you ever could alone. So rise, my child, embrace the mission, step boldly into your calling. Do not shrink back, do not hesitate, for this is your hour, this is your assignment, and this is the destiny I wrote for you before time began. And as you go, remember this unshakable truth. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave your side. My child, hear me clearly. The mission before you is holy, but it will not be without resistance. For there are forces in this world that do not merely doubt me. They openly oppose everything I represent. They are not content to wander in their own darkness. They work tirelessly to spread it, to corrupt what I have made pure, to twist truth into lies and call evil good. They mock the sacrifice I made, and they delight in leading others astray. You must understand, this opposition is not simply human. It is spiritual. You will encounter people who resist you, not because of who you are, but because of the light you carry. Some will misunderstand you, some will misjudge you, and some will hate you without cause. They will try to silence your voice, to wear down your resolve, to shake your confidence. But do not fear. Do not be surprised when the attacks intensify. Do not be discouraged when the path grows harder. The enemy rages precisely because he knows his time is short. He senses the shift in the atmosphere. He sees the revival rising. He feels the anointing increasing. And so, like a cornered foe, he lashes out in desperation. Yet remember this unshakable truth: his power is limited, his authority is borrowed. He is a defeated enemy masquerading as a conquering king. He can only operate within the boundaries I allow, and those boundaries grow smaller with every passing day. His kingdom is built on deception, and truth is exposing its cracks. You are not fighting for victory, you are fighting from victory. The battle has already been won through the cross. Your role is not to secure triumph, but to enforce it. You are not called to win the war, but to liberate those still captive within it. And I will not send you out alone. My spirit will go before you, behind you, and within you. So do not let opposition shake your faith. Do not let the world's noise drown out my voice. Do not let persecution cause you to retreat. For every time you stand firm, every time you speak truth, every time you shine light into darkness, you declare to the enemy that his reign is ending. Take courage, my beloved. The darkness will press against you, but it will not overcome you. The storm may rage, but it cannot extinguish the flame I have placed within you. You are mine, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. My child, if I have called you to this mission, then I must also prepare you for it. Great assignments demand great readiness. Just as a soldier sharpens his blade before battle, just as an athlete trains long before stepping onto the field, so must you be disciplined and prepared for the journey that lies ahead. Readiness is not built in moments of ease. It is forged in moments of surrender. It begins each day when you choose my presence over distraction, my word over noise, prayer over busyness. Do not despise these daily disciplines. They are not small. They are the foundation upon which you will stand when the winds of opposition blow. Feed on my word, for it will be your anchor when lies swirl around you. Clothe yourself in prayer, for it will be your covering when the enemy seeks to strike. Walk in obedience, even in the little things, for obedience in small matters prepares you for obedience in greater ones. Every moment of faithfulness is a rehearsal for the day when your voice will carry far and your steps will guide many. Do not think of this as burden. Think of it as preparation. The hours you spend in secret prayer are not wasted. They are sharpening your spirit. The choices you make to walk in integrity when no one sees are not unnoticed. They are forming your character. The sacrifices you make for righteousness' sake are not forgotten. They are sowing seeds for a harvest you cannot yet imagine. I am not calling you to a life of comfort, but to a life of purpose, and purpose requires discipline. You will need strength when others grow weary. You will need clarity when confusion surrounds you. You will need courage when fear threatens to silence you. That is why I am training you now, so that when the moment comes, you will not falter. Make readiness your rhythm. Let worship be your language. Let truth be your compass. Let love be your motive. In these practices, you will find the strength to endure, the wisdom to lead, and the humility to serve. Remember, I am not sending you out as a lone warrior. I am raising up others alongside you, each preparing in their own way. When you come together, the fire in you will unite with the fire in them, and the world will see a light that darkness cannot put out. So, prepare your heart. Steady your mind, strengthen your spirit. The mission is at hand and the time is near. When I give the signal, you must be ready, not scrambling, not hesitant, but steady, prepared, and bold. For this is the hour I have chosen you to step forward into your destiny. My beloved child, the time of preparation has brought you here. The warnings have been spoken, the promises declared, the revival stirred within you. Now comes the moment of decision, the call to action. I am not asking you to wait for a perfect season. I am not asking you to gather every answer or remove every doubt before you begin. I am asking you to trust me and step forward, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Faith has always been the bridge between my promise and your fulfillment. And today, I am asking you to cross that bridge with me. Do not shrink back, thinking you are too ordinary or too flawed. Do not delay, waiting for a sign greater than the one already given. This moment is the sign. This stirring in your heart, this fire that will not let you go, that is my spirit confirming what I have placed within you. I am calling you to rise, to take hold of your purpose, to live not for yourself, but for my kingdom. Love deeply, even when the world grows cold. Give generously, even when resources feel scarce. Speak truth boldly, even when lies dominate the conversation. Serve faithfully, even when no one applauds. Stand courageously, even when fear surrounds you. This is your hour. This is your assignment. This is your destiny. You were not chosen to sit quietly in the shadows. You were chosen to be a light on a hill, a voice crying out in the wilderness, a living testimony of my power and grace. And as you go, know this, you will not walk alone. I am with you. I am for you. I am in you. My spirit will empower your words, strengthen your steps, and uphold your heart. The battles may come, but you will not be overcome. The storms may rage, but they cannot extinguish the flame I have placed inside you. So rise up, child, step into the fullness of who I created you to be. The world is waiting for the gift I have placed in you. Do not delay. Do not doubt. Say yes, and watch as doors open, lives change, and destinies shift because of your obedience. This is the call. This is the moment. This is your time. If this message has spoken to your heart today, I invite you to take one more step. Don't let it end here. Join this growing community of faith and encouragement by subscribing to the channel. Click the like button if these words have strengthened you, and share this video with someone who needs to be reminded that God still sees them, still loves them, and still has a purpose for their life. Every time you engage, every like, every share, every subscription, you help spread this message of hope and truth further than any of us could reach alone. Together, we can be a light in the darkness. Together, we can lift hearts, restore faith, and remind the world that God's love never fails. So, subscribe today and let's walk this journey of faith side by side. This is more than just a channel. It's a movement of revival. And you are part of it.